Welcome to Mindfully with Tumishe, the podcast that invites you to explore mental health with honesty, compassion, and openness. Each week, your host, Tumishe Oladapokuku, shares personal stories and stories from people like you. Together, we'll confront mental health myths and build a space where imperfection isn't feared but embraced. From self-esteem struggles to relational conflicts, we're here to discuss it all, with guidance from experts and real raw stories that inspire healing. It's time to live mindfully. It's time to be compassionate with ourselves and each other. Mindfully with Tumishe, new episodes every week, available wherever you listen to podcasts or at blackimages.com.
Hey, mindful partners, how are you doing today? No, I mean it. How are you doing today? I may not be able to hear your answer, but I can feel it. I'm with you in the spirit, as they say. But, jokes aside, I really need you to answer that question for you. Now, soften your shoulders, relax your face, relax the space between your ears, unclench your jaw, and sigh it out. Again, how are you doing after that? I can hear someone saying, Tumishe, what's going on? Why are you starting like this? You will find out soon. If you have been following the series, you'll know I've been exploring everyday sayings, phrases, those kinds that sound profound and actually are profound at first, but when you sit with them, when you explore them, when you put a magnifying glass to them, it begins to look like there can be a double-edged sword depending on the phase that you are in life or where that phrase met you at the time. And you know how my people, of course you know I'm going to say it, how my people say, you enjoy life where it meets you. I don't want to say it in English, in Yoruba. Pardon me. You enjoy life where it meets you. If it meets you in the rain, you might as well relieve yourself in the rain. If it meets you in the forest, just stoop low and relieve yourself. Ibi tí ayé bá ti báni la ti ń jẹ, tó bá báni nínú òjò àtọ̀sára, tó bá báni ní inú iní àfọwọ́dilẹ̀. Because life itself is built in polarity, and I say it over and over again on the show. Tibi tire ladaye. Yes, I'm in my Yoruba. What's it called now? Divinity. On a serious note. And one of the things that keeps showing up lately on socials, on X, thread is still coming up. Put on X, on Facebook, on Instagram. No one is coming to save you. What? No one is coming to save you. And I've heard this from one big international coach, like that she actually had like a minute reel on no one is coming to save you. Get up. No one is coming to save you. Every time I hear it, I pause and I ask, how na? Again, like the comfort zone premise, I understand the premise. I understand the premise of take responsibility for your own life, own your life, own your actions, own your decisions. I get that. I really do. But then, you look at the world and where we are in today. They say we are the most connected generation, and yet a high percentage of us are deeply, deeply alone. So I ask again, no one is coming to save you? Really? Come on, even Jesus, the savior of the world, who came to save the world, did not walk alone. He had 12 people, and within the 12, he had 3. Again, what exactly do we mean by no one is coming to save you? Before anyone comes for me and think I'm just questioning these sayings for the sake of it, of course, if you listen to the first 2, you'll understand that somehow, somewhere, a story brought me here. Something happened in my life or in someone else's life, and it just gives a different meaning, gives me new lenses to see these phrases or phraseologies. So, as is custom, I tell a story. And this one is first about this podcast. Yes, this one that you are listening to. Years ago, the year being 2015, I started a podcast all around the world with Tumishe. Don't worry, you won't see it anywhere. You won't find it anywhere. Not because the show was bad, or it was really just 10 minutes of my observation around the world. It was 10 minutes tops. The show wasn't bad, but I stopped it. You see, I had a production partner. Our arrangement was simple. I write and record, and they edit and produce. Season 1, very smooth, and the what's it called now? The feedback was really, really interesting, smooth. Then season 2, it began. The 4 legs was remaining 3. By season 3, I had recorded 13 episodes, and it took 3 months to produce. And me, I didn't confront it. Like I said, or like I usually say, I do not like confrontation. I'd rather resolve it in my head and then face whatever was coming. So I withdrew, and eventually I stopped. And I should be grateful for the things that happened between 2015, 2016, 2017. They were not so great, but 2017 came, like you've heard, with a bang. Lost my mother, so I could not even write anything. So maybe it was the universe, it was God telling me to take a break. But that was the story. Fast forward to 2023, when I wanted to start a podcast again. This time, of course, you know it now, Mindfully with Tumishe. We're running on the 3rd year now. But I was scared. I didn't have a team. It was just me, my mic, and a calling. 2 friends. I'm sure they don't want me to mention their names, but I would. 2 friends. S.A. Peters and Toyin Ijeyomi talk, like, they sat me down. I was like, what? Why are you scared? I'm like, I can't do this alone. There's no team. And S.A. said to me, you can do it. But Tony, who's been my friend since forever, goes, have you forgotten you started as a producer, not a presenter? So get behind that mic. It will come back to you. Now, that looked like a no one is coming to save you moment. Because if I'm honest, that friend did save me. But what he did say that was not clear at the time, or maybe it was clear, was nobody was coming to save you. Get behind that mic and it will come back to you. But the truth is, he did save me. Not by doing the work for me, but by reminding me that I already had what I needed. So I'm going to ask again, what does that statement, no one is really coming to save you, mean? I'm asking, truly asking. And while you're thinking about it, take a pause. Because this one, I want you to sit down. We're moving into such individualism and losing connection because we want to do rather than be. So, take a deep cleansing breath through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Then gently sigh it out through your mouth. Gently. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and now ask yourself, where in my life have I been trying to do everything alone? And where has help already shown up, but I did not recognize it? And as I'm asking you that question, I'm answering it in my head. I said, Tamishe, you like to do everything alone. And it's taking me back to a chat I had with a friend just about 4 days ago when she was talking about my health again. And she was like, maybe the lesson is for you to learn how to ask for help. You see, I said to you, when I'm talking or writing that some clarity comes to me. So ask yourself that question again. Where in my life have I been trying to do everything alone? And where has help already shown up, but I didn't recognize it? Help has shown up for me in podcast now. In the name of Tobi Ogunsi. And I'm recognizing it, though I must say there's still a bit of tension, but I'm enjoying letting go. If you know me, you know letting go is my nemesis. So let's talk about connection for a moment. Yes, we are responsible for our lives, but we can agree it is not that simple. Some people do everything right and life still happens. Some people coast through life and still land in opportunities. But one thing is clear, we are all wired for connection. And this is where the tension comes in, because the way this phrase is used now, especially online, it subtly promotes individualism. And the truth, no one is self-made. You have the idea, we hear all the success stories, but the person who has an idea, someone caught on the idea, when the person caught on the idea, then they begin, and then it's a rippling effect. No one is self-made. If you know someone who is self-made without help, please share with me, and let's. I wanted to say you see Yoruba, Jomito Roro. That's what came to mind. Let's. What's the word? Let's sit down together and talk about it. If you know anyone who's self-made, and this is, I'm not trying to put up an argument. I really, really need to know if there is, because if there is, then it will change the way I also think about the word, the word self-made, and then I can further explore it and then come back here and, I really want to know. Then there's the other side. Who do you trust? Who is safe? Because sometimes the people you trust do fail you. And like my earlier story, but what did I learn? As a person of faith, I asked God for my own people. But I also remind myself the best of humans is still human. And to help me drive home this, maybe my point or my view about no one coming to save you, and the people who saved me as I was trying to start Mindfully with Tumishe, I saw something, a question that was asked, Trevor Noah, all right? It was on a street. I don't even know what street it was on, but it was on a street. And then this question was asked him.
Sometimes clarity comes in silence. Other times it takes a gentle nudge, a conversation, a question, or a pause you didn't know you needed. That's what BHM coaching at Black Images offers. Not a fix, not a formula, but a space. One where your story is safe and your growth doesn't have to look like anyone else's. You can begin with a free discovery session. Just 30 minutes to breathe, reflect, and maybe, if you're up for it, sit with guided meditation. If life feels loud and you need support now, there's mindful coaching on the go. Short, focused check-ins that help you stay grounded when things feel shaky. For deeper shifts, there's the Journey to Being, a mindful exploration shaped by the framework from the book Living Mindfully, A Journey to Being. This isn't about perfection. It's about presence. And if you're someone who needs steady hands over time, the monthly and community plans are there, offering consistent support that grows with you. Visit blackimages.com when you're ready, not to be fixed, but to be seen.
What is an experience that has changed your life? I would say the biggest experiences that have changed my life has actually been meeting every single person I now call a friend. If you watched Harry Potter, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. The same way Voldemort had Horcruxes that kept him alive, I think your friends are your Horcruxes. Like a good friend is somebody who reminds you of something good inside you. You know, someone who reminds you how smart you are, how funny you are, how tenacious you are. People who keep a little piece of you that you wish to keep of yourself. I think young men, this is something that many men, I think, experience. We've lived in a world where we've been told to be strong, we've been told to be tough, we've been told to not cry, we've been told all these things. You know, we hug each other with a little two-tap. But friendship is being able to be sensitive with each other. Friendship is being able to ask your best friend, hey, man, what's going on in your life? What are you struggling with? What's not going well for you? What message would you have for your friends right now? Thank you. You know?
So, I don't know if that hit you the way it hit me. I hope it did. I know this is not necessarily about friendships, but it's about connection. It's about whether no one is coming to save you or not. That's what this is about. And I'm trying to explore how the people in your life can save you, even when you are taking responsibility for your life. What Trevor said in that clip, when he said, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so I understand the metaphor that he used there, Voldemort with the Horcruxes, you know, and for those who are not Harry Potter fans, I'll try to explain. So Voldemort, it was this really bad villain in the Harry Potter series, and for all the series, each series in that book, one Horcrux, a part of him that he had put in a place, in a thing, and Harry Potter being the biggest of all the Horcruxes, was destroyed from season 1, from episode season whatever, book 1 to book 7. Right? So I understand exactly what Trevor said with that particular metaphor. Your friends are the people who can make you and can break you, right? And that leads me to this beautiful line from the song Exit Wounds by The Script. The line says, lose your clothes and show your scars. That's who you are. Lose your clothes and show your scars. That's who you are. However, well, I love the song Exit Wounds. Don't look for it. It's in the album Science and Faith. But as I was basking in, like, I really, really love that line. A friend once said to me, yes, lose your clothes and show your scars, but mind the audience you undressed before. It's not like it took the power of the saying, but it helped me to see that yes, no one might be coming to save me. I might have to take responsibility for my life, but the ones that would come to save me, I have to be careful to choose. And that stayed with me. Maybe because this is why this statement thrives. People don't know where he's safe, who is safe, how their truth will be received. And beyond that, there are real barriers, access to help, affordability, confidentiality. So what happens? Some people find their voice and speak. Others use it as a crutch or even a weapon. And the cycle continues. But remember the episode on vulnerability? Understanding your patterns and where they come from helps you discern who you will let in. So maybe instead of saying no one is coming to save you, we can say, I will take responsibility for my life, and I will walk in the company of people who are safe for me and who I can be safe for. Because when all is said and done, we are all walking each other home. I'll say that again. When all is said and done, we are all walking each other home. Okay, I needed to take that to let it sink, because the moment I said that, yes, I said it, I wrote it. When all is said and done, we're all walking each other home. Like 3-4 songs popped into my head, and I wish I could use right now. Yeah. Walk Me On, Pink, yeah, Exit Wounds, The Script, yay, this one by Asha, why can't I remember the title? Okay, just go look for it. Okay, so I really, really, really got into that walking each other home. And of course, I'll leave you with some questions, no pressure. Notice what comes up and allow the answers to come to you. I know whenever I say allow the answers to come to you, somebody is saying, how will the answer come to me? It's just simple. Let yourself go so that what you know doesn't stand in the way of what you might need to know or what needs to be known by you. Yeah? Parallelism. Ready? Where in my life am I over relying on myself? Where am I resisting help? And why? I'm answering that one myself. Oh. Who in my life feels safe? And do they know that they are my safe space? How do I show up for others? Safe or guarded? What does doing life with people look like for you right now? Be mindful, not just of your thoughts, but of the people walking beside you. Because after all is said and done, you're all walking each other home. Thank you for your time. And if anything in this episode spoke to you, resonated with you, follow, share, give us a like. It gives us a little bit more visibility and helps Toby to sleep. And truly, I would appreciate it. And if you think it supports your journey, you can join the WhatsApp group. The link is in the show notes. And you and I can continue, and maybe we can help each other gain more clarity. You might have heard that I have a book in bookstores. It's titled Living Mindfully. That's where this podcast gets its name, A Journey to Being. If you need to get a copy, check the show notes again. You can find it on Amazon, Seller for the e-copy, and Rowan Heights. Thank you. A huge shout out to Toby Ogusi. She's mindful, just very funny. Thank you very much for making my job easier and for allowing me to learn how to let go. Love yourself, love your neighbor, love your country. Above all of this, love God. He is the essence of your being. I am Oluwatomise Oladapo Kuku. Stay mindful.
What do you mean I'm funny?
This is Mindfully with Tumishe, brought to you by Black Images.